It is always a pleasure when our first guest ventures out of his bait cave to join us here on the program. He has a new movie. It is the TSA thriller Carry On. You can see it starting Friday on Netflix. Please welcome Jason Bateman. You look very handsome.
Did you say thanks? I got my fall colors on.
You're also very late. Yeah, you showed up late. Yeah.
You used to do this at 5.
Well, no, never did. No, never did.
I think you did.
You did? You do?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. You would know. I would have no idea.
Did you call Carry On a TNA thriller?
A TSA thriller.
Because I do specialize in the TNA thriller.
Well, I know. You know what? We don't have enough TNA thrillers anymore.
No.
Something happened. I think the availability of pornography has diminished the appetite for the TNA thriller.
No, I think there's still plenty of porn. Guillermo?
Yeah, no, I'm...
No speak English.
Just talk show quick.
You had a premiere right down the street from us last week, correct?
I just want Molly to come in here and sit with me.
No. She's not going to do that. That's my wife, Molly. Keep your hands off of her. She's not sitting with you. Let's talk about your wife for a second.
Okay.
Did you know...
Not working out, so get it in now.
Your wife, Amanda, is a lovely person.
Yes, she is.
Did you know that tomorrow is her birthday?
When are we taping this? Yeah,
At 5.
It is her birthday, and I'm feeling good about the gift because I'm counseled by incredible people like Molly.
Okay, good. You got advice. That's smart.
Yeah, well, I made the mistake of freestyling for about, 20 years buying her gifts and getting not yelled at so much as just disappointed eyes, But not being, she's not a mean person. This is the best woman in the world next to Molly. But, guys are not fantastic at buying gifts unless you're Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy's very good at buying gifts.
I got a good one for you this year. Yeah.
No, really?
You're gonna hate it. Yeah, you're really gonna hate it.
He is very good. Anyway, so I've learned my lesson. It's close to Christmas too, so I don't have a lot of good bullets in the gun. So I'm gonna miss every once in a while.
What's the worst gift you've given Amanda? The item or items that were least appreciated.
A wedding ring. She didn't like that. No, this one. So for Christmas one year. Because you got to buy a few on Christmas. Birthday, you can get away with one. So I broke into her. There's a website that she likes to go to that has nice things on it, and I guessed her password because she's the same password on everything. She's never going to work for the government. So I go in there, and there's a bunch of stuff that she's marked that she wants. Oh, right, all the stuff that she hearts or whatever the hell it is, and so I just got it all. I got all of it. Turns out this is stuff that she had marked for a friend of hers as things that she might think about getting for this friend whose taste she hates. For like her bridal shower or wedding shower, whatever. Like 12 gifts she couldn't care less about. But I thought I was, I really went above and beyond. And I learned my lesson. I went back to,
what's always
calling
nice?
Molly.
A nice gift is to give your wife a photo of her husband. Something, for instance, something like this. This is, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember where this was shot?
It looks festive.
Hollywood Christmas Parade. 1985.
It looks like the right eye has done a lot of weed smoking.
Yeah. And the left eye show. Well, you know,
Or
you
it's
only
a sty.
for a
Let's hope
parade,
for a
you
sty.
only need one side of your face, really.
That's right.
Do you have any memory of this? Because it looks like you might not.
If it was a Hollywood Christmas parade, I do. I have actually. They do that right out here.
That's right.
Do you go out there and do?
Never.
Never.
No.
Not once. You
No.
ever fight with Eric Estrada?
You know what? Eric doesn't do this show anymore. Dean Cain has replaced him. But I will
Really?
tell you that there are some local politicians in Hollywood who would encourage me to be a part of it.
Why
And
don't you do it?
every
They're
year
nice
I'd make up a
people.
lie about why I couldn't be in the parade because I hate them, parades. And finally I just told the guys, like, I'm going to tell you something. I lie every year because I don't want to be in your parade or any parade.
I did it a couple of years, I think, and then it was either this parade or another parade. There was a while there where I did a lot of parades. Things were slow, gang. And I do remember one parade saying, just to sort of sweeten the pot a bit, because you know you ride in the back of a convertible on that, and your cheeks start quivering because you're doing so much waving. I asked these folks. I was Grand Marshal. Okay.
Oh, congratulations.
And I asked these folks, it wasn't this one, I think it was another parade. I said, if you can get me a quad sport, something I can just kind of tool around all the time, because I don't want to go slow and waiting on the band and everything. I want to be able to jam up the side and come back, get into my spot, wave a little bit, pop around a little bit. I do remember a certain parade that they got me a motorcycle, a four-wheel motorcycle, to ride around the parade in. Like,
What a life this is.
What a jerk. Just like get the parade spirit, sit in the back of a thing and wave to the nice people.
When you're the Grand Marshal, they let you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I do want to get to your past because you know that I'm obsessed with it. But first, I want to show a clip from your new movie. And
This is the Tits and Ass film?
This is the TNA thriller. And Jason Bateman is here. His movie is called Carry On. We'll be right back.
Ethan, the bigger the job is, the fewer people there are that can do it, okay? And there are jobs happening all around that most people can't see, and they all have casualties. Fortunately, I'm the guy who can keep those casualties to a minimum.
250 people is a minimum?
There are much larger numbers.
Why'd you have to make me an accomplice when I just checked the bag?
Every check bag is sorted through automated CTX machines, you know that. Our best odds are with Carry On. We just needed a little fix at the machine. Thank you.
That is Karen Edgerton and Jason Bateman in Carry On.
I'm not a baseball umpire in this film.
No?
I promise, yeah. That's...
You look like the baseball umpire they paid $20 to be at the Little League game, and one of the dads curses at him.
Yeah, I look like I'm calling balls and strikes.
Yeah.
But no, this guy. He's trying to stay, incognito as terrorists do, right? With an all-black outfit, and a backpack. You know.
Is the hat and the hair all one piece, or are those applied separately?
Yeah. I was completely bald during the shooting of that film.
Did you go to the premiere of the?
Yeah, I was just right down the street. So, by the way, it's just down the street at the
Egyptian
The
Theater.
Egyptian, thank you. This is the El Capitan.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another building equidistant between the two that has the same type of front, and I thought that was the premiere. My wife and I get out of the car, walk into the place. There's like Christmas trees all set up in front. No one there. I thought, oh, well, this is kind of a quaint premiere, I guess. And I get halfway in there, just a bunch of guys with black suits start walking out. I think, oh, wait, is the movie already over? No, these are a gang from the Scientology Center, which I just walked into. So we were a block short. Got back, thank God the car was still there.
Did you take home any literature?
No. I think they had some pamphlets in their hands.
Let's play the game. Come on now. This is a game that is named after you.
Wait a second, what's this now?
I made a box. We had a box made. This is a game because it's based on your now boring but at one time incredible life as a young star in Hollywood.
It's really slowed down.
It's called the Bateman Game. Now the game works like this. There are ping pong balls in here, and we've written random celebrities' names. And just in a rapid-fire way, if you have a story about that celebrity, share it. Otherwise, just say no. Here's your first one. You see what that is?
Olsen twins, yes.
The Olsen twins.
The Olsen twins. That's Ashley and Mary Kate, for
Yeah.
those of you that are very, very young. So the Olsen twins, I directed an episode of the show they did immediately following Full House, and
You
they were
did?
wonderful.
You directed an
I
episode.
directed an episode. It was one of my first directing gigs. and
Excellent.
I don't think I did a great job, but they were incredible.
Okay. David Hasselhoff.
Yes, Jimmy.
Go ahead.
He loves this so much. David Hasselhoff was on a show called Knight Rider for the older folks in the audience. And I got a very special offer to do a guest spot on Knight Rider. And in this, I was 15 at the time, not yet driving, but in the episode, my character drives the Knight Rider,
Yeah,
the Knightmobile.
Kit.
What was it called? Kit.
The Knightmobile.
Knight Rider. God. And I drove it, and it was like the highlight of my year. Nothing could be better than that. Maybe Battle of the Network Stars that year, but I didn't get it.
Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron, you betcha, Jimmy.
Uh-huh.
Kirk Cameron and I came up in the early stages of teen magazines and whatnot. He was usually on the cover. I was usually in the back of the paper somewhere. And we were also on the same soccer team growing up in the Valley. Yeah, Kirk was a very, very, very nice gentleman. I don't know him nowadays, but I bet he is. still.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Jr. Yes, Jimmy.
Yeah, really? I thought that was going to be a miss.
Sammy Davis Jr. was the was the musical guest
That's his eyeball.
on his. Sammy Davis Jr. was a musical guest on one of the episodes I did of The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. And I told some story to Johnny about having just broken up with a girlfriend. I was, I don't know, 13, 14 or something like that. And so when Sammy came out and did his song, There's Other Fish in the Sea, something like that, he dedicated it to me and then sang the song.
I'm going to close the box because we're not going to top that. That is, I also got you a gift. You know how you talk about on the podcast, you like to drive around in the old days with a candle on your dashboard?
Oh, God.
And then I suggested that perhaps you guys sell merch. Well, there it is.
Smartless dash
The
candle.
Smartless dash candle.
Very good.
That's for you. And if you like it, nothing's going to happen. And if you like it, you can sell those to America.
So that they can get pulled over like I did as a
Yes,
youngster.
that is right. Jason Bateman, everybody. Carry On is available Friday on Netflix. We'll be back with Aaron Taylor Johnson.